Thanks, Nate. After waiting more than 100 days for basketball to return, LeBron James is making his way back, but he's bringing someone along for the ride. His son, Bronny James Jr. LeBron and Bronny write NBA history as the first father and son duo to play together in the NBA. They played their first game together for the Los Angeles Lakers in a preseason match against the Phoenix Suns on Bronny's 20th birthday. Despite Bronny unable to convert any points in the loss against the Suns, it was definitely special to see the James family make their court debut ahead of their season opener on October 22nd. Super cool. Congrats to them both. As we enter the best time of the year for athletics, our BTVN reporter, Jerry Reynoso, has the latest on what's going on in the world of sports. Jerry?
Thanks, Carlos. From the start of October baseball to the peak of the NFL and college football season, this past weekend provided both the beauty and the misery in the world of sports.
Game 2 of the NLDS between the Dodgers and the Padres was a pivotal one in the best-of-5-game series, and thanks to Fernando Tatis Jr., San Diego got off to a hot start as Tatis goes yard in the top of the first inning. Offense wasn't enough as Yu Darvish and the Padres defense held the Dodgers MV3 in Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman 0 for 12. But you look at that snag by Tatis Jr. But wait, there is more as Tatis Jr. strikes again with the second of 6 home runs scored by the Padres. Dodger fans are going to want to forget this one as the Padres take down LA 10-2. Both teams will head over to San Diego for Game 3 on Tuesday with the series tied at 1 apiece. Moving on to the NFL as the LA Rams welcome the Green Bay Packers to SoFi, and Packers quarterback Jordan Love is met with some big trouble as he throws it away early for a pick 6. The Packers defense will redeem Love as they start the third quarter by stripping Rams running back Kyren Williams. Next drive, 2nd and 6, play action from Love, and he connects deep with tight end Tucker Kraft for a 66-yard touchdown, giving LA a 24-19 loss to Green Bay. The Rams will enter their bye week with back-to-back losses and a 1-4 record. The number 11 ranked Trojans travel to Minnesota to take on the Golden Gophers in a college football weekend filled with surprises. A back-and-forth matchup proved Minnesota a true test for USC quarterback Miller Moss. Moss, with a quarterback's dream to win the game in the fourth quarter, becomes a nightmare as Minnesota gets an interception to secure the upset. USC wasn't the only ranked team to fall to an unranked side as Alabama, Michigan, and Tennessee also became victims in the 6th week of the season.
LA experienced some tough losses this weekend, but nobody has it tougher going forward than the Dodgers as they travel to a hostile San Diego environment and attempt to win a postseason road game, something the Dodgers have not done since 2021. Now, last season, Long Beach State fans were spoiled with the success of the men's basketball team. Now hoping to capture back-to-back Big West championships, the Beach prepared for the upcoming season with a fresh new look. Our BTVN reporter Enrique Rodriguez has the latest from the Walter Pyramid.
Basketball season is back here at the Beach. The men's basketball team behind me is getting ready for practice and preparing for this upcoming season beginning next month. After winning the Big West title and making the NCAA tournament last season, Long Beach State men's basketball team is looking to do it again this season. But the program will have plenty of different players and coaches. This past April, the Beach introduced Coach Chris Acker as the team's newest head coach.
I'm excited. Our guys have put in a lot of work. They're working extremely hard. So I'm excited to see where we're at to get started.
Coach Acker is expecting a lot from his squad this season.
The urge you have to have to just have a chance to win a college basketball game. And so they'll feel it when they get out there in games, but we're a group that hasn't been together. We haven't played in any games together yet. So my expectations are through the roof. So we got to get to the point where their expectations are the same.
There are plenty of newcomers that are ready to give the Beach everything they got. Like redshirt freshman Ramel Lloyd Jr., he never had any playing time during his time in Nebraska, but he returns home to Long Beach and is ready to play for his hometown team.
My pops played here, I got lineage here, so just being back home and being able to represent Long Beach is a big time for me. From the jump, I felt a connection with Coach Ack, and I felt like it would be a good place for me to transfer to and restart my career and kind of just get back to where I wanted to be, so yeah.
And senior guard Devin Askew, he was at Cal, Texas, and Kentucky before transferring to Long Beach. He is looking forward to playing for the program this season.
You learn as you go on, as you get older, and as you go through the process. So I'm just excited to keep learning, super grateful, and super excited.
Long Beach State will continue to prepare for the regular season as their first game is at home against Laverne on November 4th. Reporting from Long Beach, I'm Enrique Rodriguez with Beach TV News.
Nothing but the best of luck for Coach Chris Acker and the men's basketball squad. Hoping for another great season from them. Now over to you at the news desk.
Thanks, guys. Well, cheering filled the streets of Long Beach as a 40th annual Long Beach Marathon kicked off last week. BTVN reporter Lindsay Towles has that story. Runners were greeted with cheers and cool weather as the 40th annual Long Beach Marathon kicked off early Sunday morning. Concerns of hot temperatures caused the race to be moved up, but the forecast provided thick fog that kept runners cool.
The weather's better for all of them. The weather's been really good. It's not too bright and sunny. It's cool, great for the runners. A lot of good enthusiasm along the way, so that's great. Long Beach is beautiful, right here on the water, and it's been a good experience.
Doug Mason was among the hundreds who showed up to support the runners, cheering on his daughter in her third marathon.
My daughter Claire is 23 years old, and she's going to graduate school at UC San Diego. And it was a super early start this morning. I think she was up at 3:30 this morning to get ready for the race. And we've tried to meet them at different stops along the way just to check in, and they're doing pretty well so far.
Many lined the streets with signs, handing out encouragement and the fuel to keep going. Heidi Faulkner traveled with her family from LA to cheer on her daughter Max and her boyfriend Jackson in their first marathon.
So proud of both of them. They've trained really hard. They've been really committed. They've been training for like 4 months. So to see them here and see all the enthusiasm of everybody pushing themselves and just having a great time has been amazing. They've got to keep going, and that the only people they have to prove anything is to themselves, and they've already won.
While some came to see their loved ones run, other neighbors came out to provide vocal support.
I come out because these people need to have people root them on. Yeah, no, I have no one that's in the race. I know people that have done the bike tour, but I come out and I just root people on. I could be sitting in the house watching TV, or I can root people on and get them the last 6 miles.
The marathon ended with repeat champions LA local Jason Yang and CSULB alum Riley Fick taking first place. In Long Beach, Lindsay Towles, Beach TV News.